Have you ever wondered why your marriage is delayed, even though you've prayed, waited, and stayed hopeful? You're not alone. And more importantly, you're not forgotten. In Islam, delays are never without wisdom. Sometimes what feels like a pause is actually Allah's way of preparing something far better than you imagined. In today's video, we'll uncover 7 clear signs that Allah is not ignoring your prayers, but rather saving you for someone truly special. These signs are subtle, powerful, and deeply personal. They show up in your growth, your experiences, and even in the ways you're protected without realizing it. If you've been feeling stuck, questioning your worth, or wondering if something is wrong with you, pause that thought. There's a deeper truth behind your waiting, and it's rooted in Allah's love and mercy. Let's explore these signs and discover how your delay may be your greatest blessing. 1. You're becoming more patient and spiritually mature. Delayed marriage often becomes a test of inner strength and faith. Over time, many individuals facing this delay notice a shift within themselves. They start responding to life's challenges with more calmness, understanding, and trust in Allah's wisdom. This is not accidental. Allah uses waiting periods to cultivate qualities in you that are essential for a healthy, lasting relationship: patience, compassion, and emotional control. You begin to recognize that your worth is not tied to your relationship status, but to your connection with your Creator. This maturity allows you to focus less on external timelines and more on aligning your heart with Allah's plan. Your prayers become deeper, not desperate. Your heart begins to find peace, not in getting what you want, but in trusting that what is meant for you will come when the time is right. As you grow, your perspective on marriage shifts. It's no longer just about companionship, but about purpose, partnership, and deen. This spiritual and emotional development is a clear sign that Allah is preparing you not just to receive someone special, but to be someone special for them as well. Maturity is part of the mercy in the waiting. 2. You keep getting saved from the wrong people or relationships. Sometimes what feels like rejection or heartbreak is actually divine protection. You may have come close to marriage or even engagement, only for things to fall apart unexpectedly. At the time, it may have felt confusing or painful. But looking back, you often realize those people were not aligned with your values, your faith, or your future. Allah, in His infinite mercy, removes people from your path who may have harmed you emotionally, spiritually, or even physically had you continued with them. This protection isn't always dramatic. It could be subtle: sudden disinterest, hidden red flags, or circumstances that make the relationship impossible to continue. These disruptions are not coincidences. They are part of Allah's way of guiding you away from what is not written for you. When someone exits your life before marriage, it may be because their character, intentions, or compatibility with you did not meet the standard that Allah knows you deserve. Instead of being a sign of failure, these experiences are often signs that you're being safeguarded for someone who will respect you, support your deen, and walk with you in purpose. What doesn't work out is often a doorway to something better, something designed just for you. 3. You feel calm and content despite delays and societal pressure. In a world where early marriage is often idealized, it's easy to feel left behind when your timeline doesn't match others. Friends may be settling down, family members might express concern, and society can make you feel incomplete without a spouse. Yet amidst all this, you find a surprising sense of peace in your heart. This calmness isn't ignorance or indifference. It's a gift from Allah. When your marriage is delayed, but you still feel grounded and unshaken by the pressure around you, it's a sign that Allah is granting you spiritual tranquility. This contentment reflects your inner acceptance of divine timing. You're not racing against others. You're walking steadily in the path that Allah has designed specifically for you. This peace also shows that you trust in something greater than external expectations. You no longer view marriage as a measure of your worth, but as a sacred journey that will unfold when the time is right. Even though questions may come from family or society, they no longer disturb your inner stability. Instead of desperation, there's dignity. Instead of fear, there's faith. This state of peace is a powerful indication that Allah is holding your heart while preparing your path. 4. You're growing closer to Allah and focusing on personal development. One of the most profound signs that Allah is saving you for someone special is the way your relationship with Him deepens during the waiting period. In this time, you begin to turn inward, seeking purpose, healing past wounds, and understanding yourself more clearly. Your connection with Allah strengthens not out of desperation, but out of sincere love and trust. You begin to pray, not just for marriage, but for guidance, clarity, and contentment in whatever He wills for you. This spiritual growth often comes hand in hand with self-improvement. You may find yourself working on your character, improving your habits, and becoming more aware of your emotional patterns. You start to address your weaknesses, not because someone told you to change, but because you want to be the best version of yourself, and for your future partner. Whether it's learning more about Islam, engaging in acts of service, pursuing goals, or simply becoming more emotionally balanced, these changes are meaningful. They don't just prepare you for marriage, they elevate your entire life. Allah is not only reserving someone special for you, He's also shaping you to be the right person for that someone. Growth is not a delay, it's preparation. 5. Your du'as about marriage are consistent and heartfelt. When Allah is saving you for someone special, one of the clearest signs is the way your du'as become more sincere, focused, and consistent over time. You may find yourself naturally drawn to speak to Allah about your future spouse, not out of impatience, but from a deep longing for what is pure and beneficial. These du'as aren't just repeated words, they come from a place of trust and vulnerability. You may ask not only for a righteous partner, but for a marriage filled with love, faith, and tranquility. What makes this significant is the consistency of your prayers, even when nothing seems to be changing outwardly. The fact that you keep turning to Allah shows that your heart remains connected to Him and that you're not giving up hope. This consistent communication reflects your belief that Allah is listening, even when He is silent. It also shows that you understand something deeper. The process of waiting is sacred, and every prayer you make is being recorded and held for the perfect time. These du'as, filled with emotion and sincerity, are not being ignored. They are part of the divine preparation. Allah delays not to deny, but to give at the best possible moment. 6. You experience signs like dreams or strong gut feelings about the future. At times, Allah comforts the hearts of His servants through subtle, personal signs, one of which can be dreams or a deep inner feeling that something meaningful is coming. These are not magical predictions or guarantees, but gentle reassurances that your path is being guided. You may wake from a dream that leaves you feeling hopeful, or find yourself thinking about marriage in a peaceful, unforced way. These experiences often come during moments of sincere dua or spiritual reflection, serving as quiet reminders that Allah has not forgotten you. Beyond dreams, you might also feel a strong gut instinct, an unexplainable calmness that tells you your time will come. It's not based on logic or circumstances, but on a sense of conviction that Allah is preparing something valuable for you. You may not have clarity on when or how, but the feeling itself strengthens your patience and softens your waiting. These signs are not meant to be overanalyzed or turned into expectations. Rather, they are small gifts from Allah to ease your heart and help you stay hopeful. When these moments arrive unexpectedly and leave you with peace, it's a beautiful sign that Allah is close and your prayers are not in vain. 7. Things keep getting delayed for reasons beyond your control. When everything seems to be falling into place, plans are made, families agree, conversations flow, and then suddenly, something unexpected halts the process. It can be deeply frustrating. But when delays happen repeatedly, especially without any clear fault from your side, it's often a sign that Allah is intervening for a reason you can't yet see. These delays may come in the form of job issues, travel problems, misunderstandings, or sudden changes in the other person's circumstances. What makes these delays different is that they are beyond your control. You may be doing everything right, staying patient, communicating well, and making sincere efforts, but the path still doesn't open. This isn't failure, it's redirection. Sometimes Allah places blocks not to punish, but to protect, and to guide you to something more aligned with your future. Such divine interruptions are reminders that no matter how well we plan, the ultimate planner is Allah. He sees what we cannot: timing, compatibility, and unseen consequences. These setbacks teach you surrender and humility, reinforcing that what is truly meant for you will never be lost. If delays keep occurring without reason, it may not be rejection. It may be that Allah is carefully preserving your heart for someone truly right. Delays in marriage can be painful, but when seen through the lens of faith, they reveal Allah's protection, preparation, and perfect timing. If you recognized any of these signs in your own journey, know that you're not waiting in vain. Allah is saving you for someone truly special. At Inner Deen, we're here to remind you that your story is unfolding exactly as it should. If this video touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more spiritually uplifting content. Comment below with this dua: Ya Allah, grant me what is best for my deen, heart, and future.